What if you are a couple looking for a home? Which property should you buy? Aku dah nak kahwin lagi. So, aku dah nak kahwin. So, mana nak tinggal? Okay guys, let's go through what are the best options available. Hi everyone, we are back again. This time, we are looking into a scenario involving a young couple in their late 20s and they are about to tie the knot. However, they are toying with the idea of saving up to buy a new launch private condo, or probably should they proceed to buy a resale HDB or opt for a BTO. Now, if you are caught up in this same situation, what would be your choice? Let me shed some light into this matter. Having said that, the first question would be, what is your main priority? Let's look at the first option. What is if you would buy a private property, right? So, to qualify to buy a $1.2 million property, you need about $300,000 because 25% is the down payment, of which 5% cash and another 20% is CPF to form up the 25% to buy a $1.2 million home. So, do bear in mind that you will need to pay for the buy stamp duty as well. And you can easily use this formula of about 4% of 1.2 mil minus off 15,400. That will bring you to about $32,600, right? So, right now, are you and your spouse or your fiance have a $300,000 to put down as down payment and $32,600 to pay off the stamp fees, right? So, okay guys, now the second thing is, will your current salary scale support your mortgage? Support the mortgage. If that is sufficient, of course, you have a very good head start and you might want to consider going for that route, right? So, if it will bring you a better potential in terms of your property appreciation and stuff like that. Okay, so of course, if you were to go for the new launches from now and to probably 3 or 4 years later, where are you going to stay? Are you going to stay with your parents? Or are you going to stay with your in-laws? Right? So, guys, you are going to make the judgment call, right? But even let's say you do not have that 330,000 and your salary scale cannot get that kind of loan, then let's look at another option, which is the HDB options, right? So if you do get a resale HDB, are you able to purchase at this current moment? So let's take your current OA, right? Your CPF OA savings. If you purchase if you purchase as a first timer, most definitely you will be able to enjoy a certain CPF grants of about 160K depending on your combined income, and that itself will provide you with a solid and comfortable amount for down payments. Yeah. So if you want something that is immediate, you can probably look into buying a resale flat, as you will be able to get your keys within 3 to 4 months. Right. So adding on to this resale flat that you buy or you bought later can be sold after you fulfill the minimum occupation period, or well known as the MOP. So the money that you earn from selling this flat, along with some savings of over $330,000, you will be eligible to purchase a private condominium. So do take note, you have to pay the ABSD, which is also known as additional buyer's stamp duty, if you decide not to sell the HDB flat when buying another property. Of course, there are other terms and conditions to CPF ruling as well. Yeah. So moving forward, time is a fundamental factor here. Point 1, right? So if you are buying a BTO, you have about 3 to 5 years of waiting period. You need about 5 years to fulfill the MOP, then you can sell, totaling of about 8 to 10 years of waiting time. So point number 2, right? If you are buying a resale flat, you are eligible for plenty of grants and you'll be able to move in within 3 to 4 months. Now, upon staying, you need to fulfill your 5 years of MOP and plan what to do next. So all in all, it's approximately about 5 to 6 years. Okay, so lastly, point number 3, if you decide to make that leap and purchase a condominium, using a 1.2 million property purchase as a guide, be prepared to pay up to 330,000 upfront, which is inclusive of the 5% cash and the 25% made through CPF. Now, The ball is in your court. Of course, this will be a life-changing decision, especially for a new couple. And I totally understand the dilemma you'll be facing, guys. So if you are uncertain, please do your research or seek professional advice to be guided correctly. Yeah? All right? So for those of you out there still toying with which property to buy, do not hesitate to ring me up or WhatsApp me at 8616-7948. I'm looking forward to hear from you. See you soon. I'm EFFANDE TIPTOP, signing off.